ever wanted to have your own version of OverDrive from BattleBots Season 2? Well, now you can make your own version of it using this video as a tutorial to make one. To OverDrive, you're most likely going to need these instructions, which should be on the website, which there is a link on one of my videos, and then there is a link in the About section of my YouTube channel to the actual website. You will also most likely need card, some scissors, sellotape, duct tape, a means of cutting a hole, a ruler, a blue marker, orange marker, black marker, silver marker, or pen for all of those, a pencil, maybe a fine black liner, or whatever it is called. Maybe some hot glue if you want to make your robot look nicer. You do not have to use it. Hot glue, you can always just use tape, which is fine, of course. And yeah, so let's get to it. So to start, you are just going to copy these instructions onto a piece of card and just draw them on and just color them in and sellotape them on the top and duct tape the back, or you could copy them onto cardboard, or you could glue the paper onto cardboard. One of those options should work, whichever one you want, of course. Now, you will just cut it out, and yeah, after you color it, of course. To start, you are going to take your main base, and you will either take tape or glue, just so you know, like the whole video, it will be tape or glue, of course. And yeah. So anyway, you're just going to take one of these panels, and you are just going to attach it right here. Of course, you may want to double side the tape if you are doing tape, and you're just going to attach it around here in this area, just to reinforce it. So now you are going to attach a panel right about here, just right there. So now you are going to attach one side. Now you are going to attach both side panels onto the sides about here and also over here. So yeah, remember they have to stay pretty straight, and also these triangles should stick out a bit. So now you are just going to add these triangles onto about here and also about there on both sides. Remember, they have to poke out a bit, of course. So now you will attach this panel right here on the top, and also attach these panels. Make sure that these are facing inwards, of course, these pieces, and make them come at down like so. And also, it is okay if these go out farther, because that is what it is supposed to happen. So yeah, so you would just do that on both sides. I've assembled it. It should look something like this. So far it looks pretty good, but yeah, so now you are going to take these certain pieces to attach on next. So you are going to take these two circles and these two long strips of card to use, and so these are for the wheels. So you are just going to roll it into somewhat of a circle like so, and then you are going to attach whatever adhesive you are using, and where it's so you can connect it. Yeah. So you are going to do this twice. Okay, so now you are just going to take these, and you are just going to put them on about like so, and you are just going to attach them using tape. It might be pretty hard, but you should be able to do it. You do not have to connect it too well, and you are going to do that twice. Okay, so I just did the wheels, and in my opinion, taping them is much better, but for the body, probably gluing it is better, except maybe some glue spots do appear accidentally sometimes, which does rough it up a bit, but other than that, it is going to go fine. So now let's get into the next part. So now you are just going to attach them onto OverDrive about at that position. So now I will be back when I have done it on both sides. So I attached the wheels on. There really was not a way to do it with glue, so I just did it with tape. So yeah, now we are going to get to make like the little side wedges, I guess you could call them. So what you are going to take is are the following. You are going to take these pieces. So wait, not that piece, but these two orange pieces, these two black pieces, and these orange and black pieces that are very small. So yeah. So the first thing you are going to do is actually attach these black pieces. Sorry, please forgive me. Thank you if you do, I guess. But okay. So you are just going to attach it about there. You just want it to stand up at the corner pretty well. Wait to see how it looks afterward, after I have attached both on, because otherwise I cannot really give a good example of it. Hopefully it is now easier to understand what I was saying, so yeah, you can just see these are now propped up. So now you are going to attach these small tiny pieces right down here, right there, so yeah. So now you are going to just attach these panels onto the sides, like just like so. So yeah, you're going to get to do this on both sides, of course. So yeah. So it should look something like this. This did come out a bit wonky. I think I miscut this side, but on this side it looks pretty good. As you can see, this triangle actually did not go where I wanted it to be, and this is also not where it should be. But my grammar. Okay, it does still look really good though, in my opinion. So yeah, those are the side panels. So now we are going to get to work on the weapon. So you are going to need these two pieces, as well as these pieces. Now the first thing you are going to do is just bend this to fit around one of these bar sides, one of these. So yeah. So on these two pieces, you are just going to cut toothpick-sized holes here and here. Make sure they line up pretty well. Also, at this point, grab your toothpick. It should be pretty small, I guess, but yeah. Maybe a bit larger than this, though. So you should now use your adhesive to close this off. So just turn it into this, I guess, kind of. Okay, so now you're just going to line these up pretty well, and then cut a hole through the center of these together. Make sure it is larger than toothpick sized. Okay, so now you are going to attach these, about so, about maybe there. Make sure that this would be able to spin. So yeah. Maybe wait for a good example when I am done with it, so just in a second. So when attaching this, I would recommend actually having your toothpick inserted, just to get a good so it actually stays pretty straight when you attach it onto the other side, so it is in a good place so that it stays at a good angle where it will spin, where the weapon will actually spin well. So now you're actually going to attach these onto here, just to make it like an actual bar. So yeah. So there we go. So once you have attached it on like so, it should look something like this, and it looks really nice in my opinion. I do have a few problems with it, mainly the wedges, and this was my first attempt at making a robot using hot glue. It went kind of well, kind of not. I had some problems with it, some not problems. So I'm not sure if I will do hot glue again, but overall it actually looks pretty nice. Now just for a size comparison, compared to, say, our defending champ from Cataclysmic Cardboard, Mad Catter, you just can see him right here. It is it's a pretty good size, in my opinion. For better size comparison and robot that we have seen a bit more, Scorpios right here. So yeah. Also, quick announcement at the end of this video, I will be going to a robot fighting competition on Saturday, of course, where I live, but I am hoping to post a few fights from that if I can. My team may be competing there with the robot called Galactic, which is a robot we made. It is an ant weight, I believe, or 150 gram bot. I'm not sure. We may be competing, may not. Oh well. So yeah, that is OverDrive. Now have a good day.